So we said that how do power stations ensure such conversion? They are using mainly an electrical transformer. Okay, so what is an electrical transformer? What is this device? An electrical transformers are electrical devices used to convert or transform AC voltage, okay, alternative current or alternative voltage from one level to another without changing the frequency. Okay, be careful to this. If I have 50 hertz in input, I have 50 hertz in output. There is no change in frequency. There is only change in the voltage, level of voltage. Okay. Um, is there if we are talking about level of voltage, is there different kind of level of voltages? Yes, there is different voltage levels in the electrical transmission system. Okay, mainly there is four. There is the high voltage. Okay, there is the medium voltage. There is the low voltage, which has two classes, class A class and A class and B class. There is a very low voltage. Okay, and each one of them has its typical range. For example, the high, if we say a power station is connected to a high voltage, that means that it's the typical range. Is bigger than 50 kilovolts. Okay, and if we say that we are transmitting electricity via long distance transmission lines, that means that the voltage in these wires is greater than 50 kilovolts. Okay, we have the medium voltage. There is, for example, some power stations that are not uh, qui ne sont pas assez puissantes. Okay, that are not that has not a big power. Okay, so they are connected to a medium voltage. We have also two kinds of low voltage. There is the A class and B class, and it actually depends on the consumers. There is consumers, for example, us in all of us in our homes, we are all connected in the low voltage. Okay, and but there is some consumers, for example, factories, for example, residential buildings, they are connected to a low voltage class B. Okay, la B class. And there is the very low voltage TBT. Okay, there is the very low voltage which is used in general by electronic devices. And by the way, this is a real abbreviation used by Sonalgas, which are French abbreviation. HTB means haute tension class B, and medium voltage in Sonalgas here in Algeria they are called haute tension classe A, d'accord? And basse tension classe B, basse tension classe A, très basse tension. Okay, these are really abbreviations used by Sonalgas. So there are different levels of voltage from high to medium to low to extremely low, and passing from one level to another needs this transformer. Okay, this needs an electrical transformer. So, what is it made for? What is it made for? A transformer, what is it made for? So, the first component of a transformer is called a laminated core. Okay, a laminated core. What is this laminated core made of? It's a group of thin sheets. Okay, هو مجموعة من الرقائق الرقائق رقيقة بزاف، قطع رقيقة. هذا هو الترم، قطع رقيقة جدا. اوكي، coarse lamination كي تكون حاجة رقيقة بزاف يعيطولها laminations. اوكي، made of steel. اوكي, which is a ferromagnetic metal. We previously said in the second chapter what is ferromagnetic metal. Okay, made of steel alloyed with silicon. Okay, and be careful to this ferromagnetic metal because it helps to conduct electricity okay, and guide magnetic field because it is a ferromagnetic metal. Okay, we previously discussed the properties of ferromagnetic metals. So if you didn't see the course, you can check it. The second component after the laminated core is called the primary winding. Okay, the primary winding. In French, we call it des enroulements primaires. D'accord, des enroulements primaires, which is a coil of wire that is connected to the input. Coil of wire, une bobine. لفائف تاع الخيط. لفائف silk. Okay, une bobine de fil that is connected to the input circuit. And the second component is called the secondary winding, which is nothing but again a coil of wire that is connected to the output circuit. So these three components are the main important components of a transformer. Okay, it is composed of what? A laminated core. Okay, the gray shape here. It is a laminated core. Okay, which is a ferromagnetic uh, metal. Okay, and here we have a coil of wire. On a une bobine, d'accord, une bobine de fil conducteur, which is called the primary winding, des enroulements primaires. And here we have again a coil of wire that is connected to the output, and it is called the secondary winding. Okay, this is the main important component of a transformer that allow it to work uh, in a better way. Okay, so is there any component? Of course, there is uh, other components. For example, uh, we have here we have the cooling system. Okay, oil tank. There is an oil tank, and we have the cooling tubes, le système de ventilation. To if we have a heat inside the system, they serve as a cooling system. Okay, here I said there is an active part. Yeah, here we have the laminated core. Okay, and the red and the dark parts are the uh, secondary and primary windings. Okay, there is also the high voltage bashing, the low voltage bashing, les entrées basse et haute tension. Okay. So typically, this is the main component of a transformer. What is, yeah, working principle? We'll see how it work in the next video.